Winter comes. Cold creeps in. But somewhere, tucked behind barns and old fences, the Amish keep their chicken coops warm without a single wire, without a flick of a switch. No gas, no electricity, just wisdom. Quiet, old, powerful. Want to know how they do it? Stay with me. You'll never look at a chicken coop the same way again. 1. The quiet Amish way of winter preparation. When the cold starts creeping in, the Amish don't rush. They don't plug in machines or panic for quick fixes. Instead, they prepare. Slowly, methodically. It begins long before the first snowflake touches the ground. A man walks around the coop with a lantern, examining every wall like it's a puzzle. He checks the boards, runs his hand along the edges, listens for tiny whispers of air leaking through. Every gap matters. A single draft can turn a warm coop into an icy trap overnight. So they seal the cracks, sometimes with strips of old burlap, sometimes with clay and straw mixed by hand. No buzzing tools, just silence and skill. It's an old rhythm, passed down, not written in books but in memory. 2. Thick wooden walls instead of thin boards. Most modern coops, cheap plywood, too thin, too easy for cold to chew through. But Amish builders, they use it like they mean it. Heavy, solid, real. You walk inside one of their coops, close the door, and immediately feel it. The outside world quiets. The thick walls trap the air like a jar. Some even build double layers, stuffing sawdust or straw between boards. It's clever. Old school insulation. No fiberglass. No chemicals. Just nature. The heat doesn't rush out. It lingers. It moves slow. The chickens settle in, feathers puffed, warm enough to make it through biting nights without shivering. 3. Smart coop placement against the wind. Here's something most folks forget. Where you put the coop matters more than what's inside it. Amish farmers know their land. They study the wind. They don't build coops in the open like trophies. They tuck them behind barns, near tree lines, along fences that break the icy gusts. Some face the coop south, letting sunlight spill in during the day while northern winds hit the barn's wall instead. It's almost like playing chess with the weather. Position right, and you've already won half the battle. No heater needed, just smart placement and the patience to watch how the land breathes. 4. Deep litter method. Natural heat from the ground up. Now, this is where the real magic happens. Deep litter. It looks messy, smells earthy, but works. Instead of cleaning out bedding every week, they keep layering straw or shavings over the old. Thick, dense. Over time, the lower layers start breaking down. Not rotting, just warming, like a quiet compost heap under their feet. You kneel down on a cold morning, touch the bottom, and it's warm. Not hot, warm. The chickens feel it too. They scratch, dig, fluff it up, helping the process along. It's natural heating without a single wire. Amish farmers understand the balance instinctively. Not too wet, not too clean, just alive enough to make warmth rise from the ground. 5. Heavy bedding and natural insulation. Step into an Amish coop midwinter and you'll see it. Bedding so thick you almost sink when you walk. Straw. Hey, dried leaves sometimes. It's like a layered quilt for the floor. Air gets trapped between those layers, building insulation that hugs the coop from the bottom up. They prepare this in advance, stacking bundles in dry barns months before winter comes. Nothing happens by accident here. Wet bedding is removed fast. Moisture steals warmth, they say. They keep it fresh but not bare. It's quiet work, daily work. But every handful of straw is another invisible wall against the cold. 6. Proper ventilation without drafts. Many people think sealing every crack is the answer. It's not. Amish coops breathe. They have vents high up, near the roofline. Tiny gaps that let moisture and ammonia escape without freezing the birds. No fans, no humming machines, just air moving slowly, naturally. Moisture is dangerous. It clings to combs and turns to frostbite before sunrise. So they designed the coop like lungs. Air goes out, but cold doesn't drop down. You can almost feel it when you stand inside. Still air, but not stale. It's a careful dance between holding heat and letting the coop exhale. 7. Sunlight, the silent source of heat. They trust the sun. Even in winter, it's there, a silent worker. South-facing windows bring in light that spills across straw floors, warming everything it touches. It's like a quiet greenhouse during the day. Thick walls trap that warmth long after sunset. Sometimes they use shutters, wooden panels that close tight at night, locking the day's heat inside. No electricity, no flick of a switch, just sunlight, wood, and timing. Chickens bask in that light, feathers glowing, bodies soaking in. And when night falls, the coop holds that warmth like a tucked-in blanket. 8. Smaller spaces hold heat better. You won't see giant, empty coops in Amish yards. They keep spaces snug, just big enough for the flock with proper airflow. Chickens generate heat. It's what they do. When they roost close together, that heat builds. In a smaller, well-sealed space, it stays. Big coops lose that warmth fast, turning into cold boxes. Amish builders know this without measuring. They raise roosts off the ground, away from the freezing floor, giving the birds a warm perch where their body heat gathers. At night, if you stand inside quietly, you can feel the air. Not hot, but warmer, alive with their shared breath. 9. Natural wind barriers and earth berms. Some take it further. They use the earth itself, a coop partially dug into the ground, or a berm of soil piled against the walls. The earth stays at a more stable temperature, shielding against biting winds. They stack hay bales along the north wall, thick and heavy, acting like giant insulation blocks. The wind hits those walls and dies there. Inside, it's calmer, warmer. It's like the coop is wearing a natural coat, blending with the landscape. No shiny material, no flashing lights, just smart use of what's already there. 10. A rhythm of care, not just construction. And this is the real heart of it. It's not just about thick walls or straw. It's about rhythm. Morning and evening, they check. Every day. Open vents if it's too damp. Close shutters if the wind shifts. Add a layer here, clear a wet spot there. Small actions, steady hands. It's not flashy. It's not instant, but works. Amish families don't rely on technology because their eyes, ears, and hands do the job. Warmth isn't a switch to flip. It's a pattern to keep. A quiet partnership with the land, the birds, and the changing sky. And that's the secret rhythm. No machines, no shortcuts, just patience, wood, and a little sunlight. The Amish way isn't loud. It's not shiny, but it works. Every single winter. If you found this useful, don't forget to subscribe to Rustic Pantry. More old world secrets, more practical wisdom, straight from the quiet corners of simple living. See you in the next one.